Hi, welcome back to my channel. So you've been asking me for band workout ideas, so I wanted to give you some today. So I put together this 22-minute workout, which hits your shoulders, biceps, core, and your lower body. So just follow along this 1-minute warm-up as I kind of explain how this is going to work. So there will be a countdown timer, so you can decide your own rep range, but usually what we do is a full range of reps first, then we move into a half range, and then quarter reps, and then finally pulse at the end. Think of it kind of as a drop set. The deeper you go, the more muscle fibers you're going to recruit. This isn't just about exercise, it's about circulation. Training this way increases blood flow, which feeds your muscles, helps sculpt and firm your body, and even improves skin tone. Better circulation can reduce the appearance of cellulite, supporting tighter, smoother skin from the inside out. There are hundreds of ways you can use this band, but I chose exercises today that are functional because that's what really matters as we age. Movements like push, pull, hinge, rotation, and single leg for balance help you stay strong and capable in everyday life. Move at your own pace. If it gets challenging, just walk in place. And of course, whenever starting a new exercise routine, check with your doctor and make any modifications based on any body limitations. Now, I use 2 bands in this workout, but I want to show you if you have only 1 band, how you can still do this workout routine. So you can sit on the band and then do both sides at the same time. So for shoulder presses and for biceps, this will enable you to be able to follow along in this exercise routine. So if you have 2 bands, we're going to get started. So you're going to stand on the bands and we're going to start with shoulder press. So you just want to figure out where your hands and feet are comfortable and where it is challenging. So here we're going to start with a full range of motion. I usually start with 10 to 15 reps for a full range, but knowing that will be done in 46 seconds, just time your reps accordingly, knowing that we're going to do half reps, quarter reps, and pulses. So now I'm starting my half reps here. Again, I usually do around 10. I usually start to drop my numbers as we go along. So this would be less reps than the first set. And then when I get into quarter reps, which would be right now, I'll do quarter reps. My rep range gets a lot shorter, but everyone is different. So do what is comfortable for you, knowing that we're going to still finish with pulses for that ultimate time under tension. So here I'm pulsing it out and moving my arms front to back to do my pulses. Now here we're going to rest for about 40 seconds. So do what's comfortable for you, move around, keep the blood flow going. Just don't stop moving, get some steps in, whatever you want. For me, in between sets, I just do whatever feels right for me. If something's tight, I kind of just circle it out, move it around. So however you're feeling, stretch it out, do arm circles, but just knowing we're going into side lateral raises next. So if you have 2 bands, you want to start to step on them and find your foot and hand placement, choose the loops that you want to use. Again, we'll start with a full range of motion for side lateral raises. For me, I try and make sure there's not too much slack at the bottom. So there is kind of tension even there at the bottom of the rep. So you want to keep as much tension the whole time as possible. So I like to keep tension at least 50 seconds on each body part as we're moving along. So from the midpoint up, and then obviously see how you're feeling and get into quarter reps. So each rep range is getting a little bit shorter there at the top. Don't move too quickly and then you will get to your pulses. Again, I like to move my arms for pulses here to really just burn it out. Then we're going to rest again for about 30 seconds. So shake it out, see how you're feeling, stretch, just keep moving along. Walk in place, get some steps in these little breaks. So coming up, we're going to get into standing bicep curls, or if you have 1 band, obviously you're going to be seated and do bicep curls. So we're going to get started and stand on the loops, find your placement of which loop you want to hold. And then here we're doing our arms a little bit out further from the side. This makes it a little bit more challenging, and really squeeze at the top, starting with your full range of motion, of course, going into half, quarter reps, and pulses. So see how you're feeling, knowing there's still 50 seconds left. Here I'm starting my half a range of motion. Just be sure to really squeeze at the top. You want kind of constant tension on your muscle the whole time. Here I'm starting my quarter reps. Again, constant tension. These are really challenging. Just do what you can do. Finishing out with my pulses. I pulse in different ways here, so play with what works for you. You can move your arms around, just pulse at the top. So play with where you feel the most tension and stay with those kind of pulses. But just keep as much time under tension the whole time that you can. And then next we're gonna rest for about 30 seconds. So see how you're feeling, stretch it out, walk in place, get some steps in. Going to get into some rotational work, so you'll just need one band for this and we'll be standing. And you're going to step on the band, so see what's comfortable for you, but you're going to be rotating, so play with where your hand placement is, but keep total tension on your core. Do not use your arms at all. Power the move from your core, not your arms. This rotation strengthens your abs, obliques, slims your waistline, improves posture, and builds functional strength for real life movements like lifting and reaching. It also boosts circulation, which can help with firmer skin and less cellulite. If you want more of a challenge, just shorten the band. The extra resistance makes your core work harder, helping you build more strength, definition, and stability. Next, we're just going to switch sides, no resting in between. So we need to balance out the body. So remember, rotation is one of the first things we lose as we age. So training it is key for keeping your core strong, your waistline tight, and your movements powerful. So set yourself up, shorten the band if you want more of a challenge, and this time really focus on driving from your core, not your arms. Next, we're getting into side bends. Again, just using one band. So you're going to stand on the band and grab it where it's challenging and bend to the side like you're holding a weight. We'll start with a full range of motion, then go to a half, then a quarter, then pulse. This move targets your obliques to cinch in at the waistline, strengthens your core for better balance and posture, and helps support your lower back. It also improves mobility through your sides and boosts circulation for firmer skin. We're starting with the full range, bending all the way down towards about the mid-thigh, then back up. Next, when you go into half reps, moving only from the middle of your thigh back up to the top, and then your quarter reps are going to be even shorter movements closer to the top of your thigh, then a little bit up, and then pulsing more towards the top. So this progression keeps constant tension on your obliques, really firing up your waistline muscles. It builds a stronger, tighter core, improves stability and posture, and helps sculpt a leaner midsection while boosting circulation. Remember, you can always change your hand placement, making it more or less challenging by grabbing one of the other loops. Great work. Now let's hit the other side. Balancing both sides keeps your core strong, your waistline even, and your posture aligned. Remember the same progression, going from full range of motion to half range of motion to quarter reps, and then pulses. Keep your abs tight the whole time and really feel that squeeze through your obliques. You'll see me holding the area I'm working a lot, and that's very intentional. It's all about building the mind-muscle connection. When you touch the muscle, it brings more awareness to the area. It helps your brain send a stronger signal and allows you to really feel the squeeze. This isn't just about going through the motions, it's teaching your brain and body to work together. That's how you get better activation, build more strength, and even see faster results. And especially as we age, training that mind-body connection is just as important as the exercise itself. It helps keep you in control of the movement and helps you stay strong, balanced, and sculpted. Great job. Next up is going to be reverse lunges. So we're going to stand on the band and then hold the band in each hand. So this is going to increase in difficulty. You're going to step back and then step up. To make it harder, you can step all the way up and balance on one leg. So as this progresses, I go from holding both bands to one band, pulses, and then dropping the band. I usually do 10. So 10 lunge back, holding both sides of the band, then drop one side. So you choose which side you want to drop. Play with which way feels better, dropping the one inside hand or the outside hand. I prefer to drop the inside hand and holding the band here. And then I'll do 10 more lunges back. So this is what works for me, but do obviously what works for you, knowing we have about 30 seconds left. Then I'm going to stay in the reverse lunge and then pulse it out, usually for about 10. And then once I'm done with that, I will drop the band and finish with more pulses. So see how you're feeling and base your reps on how you are feeling. Now we're going to rest for about 30 seconds, really shake it out, just keep moving because it is really challenging. And then after the 30 seconds, we are going to go right into the other side. So just get some steps in, keep moving, move around, stretch it out, see how you're feeling. So let's get ready for the other side. Remember, this move is working your legs, glutes, and core all at once. It's not just building strength, it's improving balance, stability, and joint support, which are so important as we age. Plus, all that time under tension is sculpting and firming your lower body. So again, remember, we're stepping back and stepping up, holding both bands. And then after about 10 to 15 reps, depending how you're feeling, we're going to drop one of the handles. So dropping one of the handles, then continue to step back, knowing we have about 45 seconds left. So you'll notice one side you're more stable than the other. So that's why one-legged exercises are really good at helping you to work on your balance and stability. So again, once you feel ready, you're going to stop and do pulses, holding the one handle, stay in place, and just do some pulses. So again, I usually do about 10 pulses, and then I will drop the handle and continue my pulses. This really burns it out, but do what you can do and just focus on the muscles you're working. After this, we're going to rest for about 30 seconds. So you're just going to really walk it out, stretch it out. Next up, we're giving our legs a rest. We're going to go into a standing oblique reach up. So you're going to stand on the band and imagine you're holding a weight and reaching up. So you want it to be challenging. We'll go from a full range of motion, then a half rep, a quarter rep, and finish with pulses at the top. This is different from the side bend that we did before because it's, instead of crunching down towards the floor, you're lengthening and lifting up. That means you're still targeting the obliques, but in a more elongated position, helping to strengthen, slim, and shape the waistline from a different angle. It also improves posture and mobility through the side of the body while keeping constant tension for that sculpted look. Then here I'm going into the half range of motion. Again, you'll see I'm holding the muscle that I'm working to really have that mind-muscle connection. Then I'm going to now get into my quarter reps. Of course, you do what works for you, but knowing we have about 18 seconds left, then I usually get into my pulses around the last 10 seconds to really burn it out, little pulses. Then next up, we're just going to switch sides, no rest in between. With these moves, we're training the obliques in both directions. Side bends shorten and squeeze the muscle while reaching up, lengthens and lifts. Working the muscle in both its short and long positions creates more complete strength, better shape, and a better, tighter, slimmer waistline. So again, remember, full range of motion into the half range of motion, into your quarter reps and pulses, keeping a constant tension on the muscle the whole time. Next up is a single leg Romanian deadlift. Stand on the band with one foot back slightly on the floor just for balance, but don't push off that back leg. All the work should come from the standing leg. Grab the band and create tension where you want. Hinge at your hips and push your butt back like you're closing a door behind you. The range of motion is small. Think ankle to just under your knee and then drive through your glutes and keep your back flat. Remember, the band makes it different from weights. The tension increases as you come up, which really targets the glutes and hamstrings. That's why I'm pointing here to my glutes. So that's where your focus should be. As we move along, the range of motion is going to shorten up. Here I'm switching to half a range of motion, which is really mid shin to the upper shin or right under the knee. Then when I get into my quarter reps, it's even a smaller range. So it's kind of more of like a pulsing, because you're really just going from mid shin to under the knee and kind of just pulsing it out here. Next up, we're gonna rest a little, just shake it out for about 30 seconds. So get some steps in, shake it out, because it's gonna feel really tight. So now we're gonna start on the other side, again with the full reps to the half reps to kind of the pulses. The band creates a lot of resistance more towards the top, which is different than a weight. So by staying in that shortened range of motion, your glutes and hamstrings never really get a break, and this constant tension really helps build more strength, sculpt and lift your glutes, and improve your balance. By working in the shortened range, your glutes and hamstrings stay under constant tension, but your lower back doesn't have to take on as much stress as it would in a deeper hinge. That means you're getting maximum sculpting benefits with less strain on the back. Now I'm getting to my half reps. Again, it's a shortened range of motion, mid shin to right under the knee, really keeping that constant tension. Now my pulses to really burn it out, keeping that constant tension. Next up, we're going to finish with a cool down and some mobility work before our last 2 minutes of our results and relaxation exercise. So great job. Let's take a minute to shake it out, roll through some light mobility. So this is just a small sampling of things you can do with the band. Be sure to get on my email list so you'll see when I launch new videos and different programs as well. The real key is consistency. I've had amazing results just doing 10 minutes a day with this band, so really anything is possible, but you'll definitely see quick results if you stay consistent with doing really strong progressive band work. So the last 2 minutes is really important. I call it the results and relaxation workout, but for perimenopausal, menopause women, this is especially key. The workout stimulates the change in building strength, sculpting muscle, and boosting circulation, but the relaxation calms your nervous system, lowers stress hormones, and helps your body actually absorb those results instead of fighting them. So I like to place the band gently across my chest. The band acts like kind of a grounding tool, encouraging deeper breathing, reducing tension, and helping to feel centered. Think of it as your reset button, leaving the session not just stronger and firmer, but calmer and more balanced and ready to take on the rest of your day. Now close your eyes and let yourself settle into stillness. Feel the gentle pressure of the band across your chest, grounding you, centering you, reminding you that this is your moment. With each breath, release tension. Inhale strength and exhale stress. Now envision the woman you want to become. See her in your mind, how she moves, how she carries herself, how she feels in her body. She is strong, confident, energized, and calm. She knows her worth. She prioritizes herself, and she shines from the inside out. She already lives inside of you. Every choice you make, every thought you nurture, every moment like this brings you closer to her. Believe it is possible, because it is. Act as if you are her right now. Make choices today as though you are already living in her body, with strength, with her peace. Your thoughts become your actions. Your actions become your habits. Your habits create your future. And that future is in your hands. You are not behind. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be, becoming her. Feel that truth settling into your body with each breath, with each inhale. See yourself stepping into her life. With each exhale, release the doubt, the stories, the old patterns that no longer serve you. You are capable. You are worthy. You are becoming the strongest, most radiant version of yourself, knowing you are already on the path of becoming her. Carry this vision with you as you leave today. Now gently sit up and just remember, a few minutes a day can really transform your body and your mindset. And there's one thing I want you to carry with you, which is, I believe in you. Now it's time for you to believe in you, because when you do, nothing can stop you from becoming the woman you're meant to be. I look forward to seeing you in the next one.